more Zelda. If you missed it, there's a recorded Zelda that I didn't do live. Part 2. So if you missed that, you can watch it out of order, because I mean, you know, whatever. Some people have played this game as many times as I have, which is like 35,000. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2022. Let's hope it doesn't suck shit. And thank you for joining. But yeah, I did an episode where I did several dungeons. And now I have Misery Mire. I've got Turtle Rock and Ganon's Castle. I'm gonna try to do those today. Most people would take off for the holidays, but I'm off every other day of the week, and I play the video games live for the holidays. It's kind of tradition, but even so, I don't know, I kind of like having other human beings to interact with on a holiday. It's nice. I'm glad I get to do this still. It's pretty chill. But yeah, this is one of those games that's like, a McDonald's burger. It's very comforting. Alright, I forgot about that. Before I go to Misery Mire, do I want to pick up another heart someplace? How are we doing on heart pieces? No, we can just go to Misery Mire. Link to the Past is the McDonald's of gaming. McDonald's Wi-Fi of gaming. After this, I'm gonna play a game called Rot Flesh that Zito bought me that seems really weird. Someone said Zelda is truly the Big Mac of gaming. Did you see that someone put a Big Mac in an air fryer for like 2 hours and then ate it? Jeff was telling me about it. It's that's fucking weird. But alright. Yeah, it got like, it got weird looking, but not as weird as you'd expect, maybe? Anyway, welcome to Misery Mire. It's kind of miserable. Again, remember, this kind of thing in the beginning, when this game came out, was so... Like, for me, I remember this being scary. Monster magic is making it rain in the swamp. If you can move the air with more force than the monsters, the rain may stop. And it seemed like there was a lot to it. Meanwhile, you play it now, and it's like, yeah, it's a little bit. Vinny, how's the ear? Well, when I get congested... my hearing still feels weird. So... it's mostly... like, right now, I think it's okay. And, but I've also just been feeling weird for the past couple weeks, and again, negative on the tests. You know, so... I don't know. I think it's just this time of year. But regardless... what I might have to do is go to a doctor at some point and have them... because after an ear infection, there's like a buildup of fluid and, gunk. I'm sorry to say it like that, it's fucking gross, but, you know... That's what happens when you're made of, like, meat flesh. And so I'm gonna probably go to one of those doctors and they can put, like, a fucking suction tube in there, or whatever they do. But at the moment, I mean, that's in the morning. You know what the worst part is? It's just the tinnitus. And noticing it more now than I have. I am an asshole because I played music. I practiced near loud amplifiers for years without earplugs. And while it's not the worst tinnitus, by any means, it's not fun. And I notice it more now than I have because of the, the ear stuff. But I think my hearing is probably back to like 97% or something like that, which is a very good thing because I was freaking out. It just sounds a little muffled when I'm congested, like I said, like kind of in the morning, and I think that's why I want to at least go to a doctor and double check. Have them scoop out the gunk. I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's definitely not just because of listening to loud instruments. Don't blame yourself. Well, no, yeah, I mean, tinnitus does happen to a lot of people. You know, but I've gone to concerts my whole life without earplugs. Meanwhile, Joe is wearing earplugs when we go to concerts, and I'm like, that sounds lame. And then when I went to see the Flaming Lips, I wore earplugs, and I was like, this isn't so bad. It's probably for the best that I do that. I think I might get some custom ones made, or just buy, like, better quality ones. Those are... yeah, those are fake. Yes. Problem is I can't hear myself sing with earplugs. That's why I need to get ones that at least let through some of the higher frequencies. Wizrobes in this game are nowhere near the same level of scary Wizrobes are in Zelda 1. You know what I mean? Oh, please, God. Oh, sorry, Joel. Hey. Yeah, so, you know, I'll tell you what I did last night. I went to raid Joel as a joke, and then I didn't know how to cancel it. And I raided some dude in Norway or something, so, or no, what was it? New Zealand. It was a New Zealand Joel. They weren't even online. And I didn't know how to cancel the raid, so I just panicked, went offline, and then hit host. I hosted Varg Skeletor. I thought it would be a funny joke, and then it ended up being a nightmare. But, you know, at least New Zealand Joel got a little attention to his channel. Maybe he even jumped over the hill. Also, Happy New Year's, Joel. Didn't you do a similar thing while trying to raid Germa? I think I tried to raid the channel Germa without the numbers. I don't know who that Germa is. I wonder if it's just some opportunist. I always found this weird, like, log bridge in the middle of Misery Mire. Also, I love the color palette of this dungeon. Not my favorite dungeon. Not the worst. Not my favorite either, but I will say I am a fan of the way it looks. Oh yeah, there's slugs in here too, yeah. I remember them slugs. Slug. Sluggage. Don't worry, I'll host Vsauce tonight. Host Vsauce... Vikel. Please. Or just Vinesauce. Yeah, I mean, you could host Vinny. I wonder who got that. Vinesauce is the same thing as Vsauce, or is it? So, yeah, there's a lot of weird misconceptions with the Vinesauce name. It's happened for years. For one, people confuse me and Joel. I know it becomes a meme, but there are people that don't know that I'm not also Joel and Joel isn't me. I don't know how it's confusing. I don't think we sound that similar. One of us even has a little bit of an accent as a non-native English speaker. Though your English is pretty fucking amazing, Joel, I will say. Anyway, fair enough. Then people mistake me with Vsauce, which also makes a little bit of sense. They sound similar. Both sauce. I don't do science videos. But it is different words. And I've said this before in the past, but I think I started my channel in February 2010, and Vsauce started their channel in, like, May of 2010. So that was my, my investigative research back in the day. Vinny, I accidentally found you because of Vsauce, says one of my moderators, Jackal. So, it just goes to show you, sometimes you can make a mistake, and it's a bigger mistake than you thought. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really gonna shit on people for making, like, very easy to make mistakes based on a similar sounding name. Even if the content is completely different. Because, like, in a day, in a lifetime, how much time do you have, like, to care about things like that? You know? Hey, let's talk a little bit more. Speaking of caring about things, let's talk a little bit more about IGN's top 100 games of the year list. With, Breath of the Wild coming in at number 1. Let's not. Alright, Joel, have a good one. I've been feeling a little poopy myself, so I hope the Tylenol helps. I had to do a little Dayquil. I'm feeling... If I had to give it like a number score, I'd give it like a 7.7 is how I feel right now, on a scale from 1 to 10. Not good. Not bad. But more good than bad. I mean, I wonder how many people are hungover. I went out last night and I did a small... There's like, my friend had a small party. I say party, it was like just a few people. And we played 90s trivia. There's like these cards where you would answer questions. And the first team to win, you know, to get 2 of each category. So it's music, movies, culture, sports, and TV. And my friend Jackie and I both won. We did it. We got sports when everybody else got 1 sport. We got 2 sport. The sport question was who was called Big Mac, and it was Mark McGuire. And then the other question was pretty dark. It was about Michael Jordan's father, and I didn't get that one. But yeah, the questions were easy. One of them was like, which 1993 video game by id Software, blah blah blah. I was like, oh, Doom. And they were like, wait, what? How do you know that? I was like, Doom. It's Doom. That was culture. Another one was which, what was it? It was like, which 90s artist... Oh, fuck. Had the lyric in the song, "Here We Are Now, Entertain Us." There it is. Yeah. So, I got a couple easy ones. Got some stupid ones too, but I don't remember those. It's just surprising that we got sports where no one at this party knew sports. Then again, it was only like 6 people, so... The Ringaloos. That's them, yeah. So you gotta light those torches, then you can fall down here. There we go. That's the big key. Making pretty good progress through Misery Mire, even though I'm not as miserable as the Mire would lead one to believe. God, there was, what was the other... There was like a... One of the questions was, which fictional planet was Star Wars Episode 1 primarily set upon? It was Kazoo? Kaboom? It was a multiple choice question. Naboo? Kaboo? It was like 4 dumb versions of the word Naboo. And then my friend Tyler got a good one. I was like, Tyler, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get this one. Yeah, I'm sorry. And like, I read the question with grave inflection. Wow, that was cool. And I said, alright, which movie starred a cast of characters including Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus? This was like 20 minutes after we had discussed Matrix Resurrections. I was like, sorry, you're not gonna get it. And then there were like more obscure ones, like who directed the 1999 film Bowfinger? Like stuff like that people were getting. So yeah, it was a fun trivia game, but some of the questions were like dead easy and some were like, who released the album Doggy Style? That was one of the questions. It's like the answer is in, you know. Yeah, Smoke Dog. Bro, did you just make a Smoke Dog reference? That's sick. That kind of thing. One of the questions was about Busta Rhymes. I knew that one, because I remember the song being funny. Woo-ha, woo-ha, got you all in check. Oh, dear Lord. Someone actually did guess Hoobastank to a question that was not Hoobastank. No, not that way. Also, Frank Oz directed Bowfinger, for the record. Yoda. Apparently, yeah. Apparently. Oh, man. Where's the item in this dungeon? Fuck. Oh, no. Let me try going down this way. The long room on the bottom left, okay. Well, I still need a key. I think there's one here. Yeah, I got the wrong cane. I have the other cane. The Deckard cane. The long room in the bottom left. I finished recording Animal Crossing episode 69. And I think maybe it was one of the best episodes of Animal Crossing. 68 hasn't even been released yet, but don't worry about it. Well, maybe ever. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. A number of interesting things happened, and I feel like it was a combination of events that worked well as a send-off. That's my last Animal Crossing for a while. I'm leaving it at number 69. Oh, I think that chat member meant the bottom right, so like here, kind of. I remember this now. Good. I'd also like to do, I'd like to play the Switch version of Into the Breach at some point, just for fun. Because I kind of got a little addicted to that game again. And, I wouldn't mind doing a run of it. Also, not necessarily just for my own enjoyment, but also because I think people would maybe get into it if they haven't seen it. Like, they'll, you know, people who weren't here years ago when I played it, they might see me play it and be like, oh, this game is cool. And I like to kind of promote games that are cool, and that's a cool game. I do wish that there was a little bit more DLC for it. Or any DLC. It doesn't feel like it lacks anything. It feels like a complete game. But between FTL and Into the Breach, it's Subset Games, right? That's who made both of those. That's like a fucking fantastic track record. I really hope that they're working on something new. Trying to figure out... Oh, man. We got so used to detailed, like, maps in video games that when I see these maps, I'm like, wait a minute. What am I doing? Even though I was just... like... I just had this figured out. Fuck. Fucking assholes! I mean, morons! Hey, David Lynch Tattoo, how are you? Whole lot better than you today. Is that diarrhea? I'm not doing this bit. I'm not doing it. The bit in and of itself is a heavy load. Vinny, did you see the new James Bond? No. This is the correct way. No, I haven't. And the reason I haven't is I didn't like Spectre. Didn't even finish it. And I heard some mixed things about this one to the point where I didn't want to go to the theater for it, and I'm gonna wait for it to be on the television set. And then I'll watch it. No, button. It's been on demand for months now? Okay. Alright, well, if I see it, if I happen across it, I'm not really that interested. I'm sorry to say. As a kind of a lapsed James Bond I used to be a pro, but then I lapsed. Fandaniel? Fandaniel Craig. I don't really care too much about his continuity. Like, I get that that's kind of what a movie has to do these days, is you have to, like, fit everything into some overarching storyline, but I kind of miss the fact that Roger Moore, and I don't even like the Roger Moore movies all that much, but each one was a different adventure with some loose continuity. That worked for me for that series. That was fine. You know, you go to space, into Octopussy, and, some other stuff. There's, Harlem. There's some other crap that Roger Moore did that was probably terrible. And some good stuff, too. I don't think... Roger Moore was fun. That's why I liked his movies in a separate kind of way, is they were just fun, dopey movies. And then when they tried to do serious, it wasn't as good, but it... I mean, it just depends on the direction and the story. But if you're gonna go for a serious Bond, I do think Craig did a really good job. It's just he had some pretty shitty movies to work with here and there, like Quantum of Solace hurts my brain just thinking about it, and Spectre is a piece of shit. So, I don't know. I'll watch the new movie. I will. At some point, it will be seen. I don't need to rush to see it. Imagine slime raining from the sky. Huh. Yeah, it happens in Terraria. What the fuck were you guys thinking about? Someone in chat just said they haven't showered since last year. That's nice. I'm glad you can't smell chat. Hey, speaking of slime. Usually, you know, in Zelda games, the item you get helps you defeat the boss, and it's like some kind of puzzle. This one, it's just hit the eyeballs. And the fucking staff doesn't even do anything. That's nice. You can throw the box at it. Square Enix announced they will be implementing NFTs from now on in their games. That's cool. That's a very Square Enix move. ...2022 starting off with some quality announcements. One of the Impractical Jokers is leaving. The Impractical Jokers. No, I don't think Square specifically said, that's it, from now on all of our games will have NFTs. I think they said they're investigating it because it's an exciting new technology. That, and also meta! This universe meta! They're investigating that as well. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Ganon captured us because he couldn't break the seal of the sages with his power alone. Then, using the priest Aghanim as his pawn. These men are pawns. He drew us to the Dark World. After cracking the seal with our powers, he sealed us inside these crystals. He then gave us to his loyal monsters, but Ganon didn't plan on you getting this far. Now Princess Zelda is waiting for you inside of Turtle Rock. Please hurry. Someone just said 7 sages and herbs. Is this just the story of how KFC got their recipe? I know what those 7 herbs are. I went to school with them. Fucking herbs. List those herbs. Alright, Frankie Mondunes, Joey Scrondulo, Anthony Bonducci. What else? Who are the other herbs? Oh, Vinny Pontuno, another Vinny Scrontuno. There's another Vinny in there too. Vinny Italiano. Vinny Oregano. It was a, diverse group of herbs here in Staten Island, New York. You know, the thing is, though, I'm only half kidding. Forgot, how do I, I think I can go to the Dark World up here. Maybe Turtle Rock has a portal. Also, Zito, thank you for gifting me this weird fucking game I'm gonna be playing later. You don't have to gift me games. Mate. Yes, rot flesh, it is called. We must rend the flesh from the body. Have you seen Book of Boba Fett? Yeah. If I talk about it again, it will have made the 4th time I talked about it, but only the 2nd time you've heard me talk about it. I don't want to do it again. Anyway, let's talk about Book of Boba Fett again. No, but have you heard about boba tea? And that there was a shortage of boba tea balls? True. Not clickbait. Real. Because of the shipping issues and supply issues. There were a number of, tapioca pearls that were not able to be delivered to various... I watched some dumb video while I was falling asleep. It was just, like, kind of on autoplay. So... something about how there was less boba tea in the world. I think there's an invisible floor here, right? I mean, do I just... hang on a second, let me try to do something here. There's an invisible floor. Let me set my lantern down and walk away from it. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, 50. Keep getting rupees, don't need them. Fuck yeah. Wow, someone actually just gave the KFC herbs and spice recipe. Just posted it in chat. Oh man, I'm gonna tell the Colonel. I am gonna tell the Colonel. Do you remember when Norm Macdonald was the Colonel, for some reason? And he said, he was like, "Hello, I am the Colonel," and then he, like, winked at the camera and, like, just shrugged. That was a weird... you know, I mean, good for him that he got some work, but... that was a weird fucking choice. No, flying, no, it doesn't... no. It reminds you of that one? No. I remember on his show, on Norm Macdonald Live, he once brought a tub of KFC and was just eating it on camera for seemingly no reason. But like hoarding it, holding it close to him, and just fucking like downing big fucking swaths of chicken. Vin, I live in Florida. There's an Italian family in my town that owns a bagel shop and a dumpster service, and their company's name is Forget About It Ltd. They make some good bagels, well, for Florida. Yeah, wow. That's, and people are like, Italian stereotypes. How do you do this? Pizza, pasta, Goomba, you know, sanitation workers. Come on. It's like, then you tell me that, and it's like, really? A lot of New Yorkers moved down to Florida to retire. No comment. Though, I've heard time and time again from people that I know that live in Florida that the pizza is just not as good, the bagels are just not as good. And the theory has always been that it's the water. That here, in the East Coast, you know, specifically, like, the tri-state area, the garbage water we have that runs through the Hudson is good, and it leads to better dough. I don't know how true that is. I've heard that my whole life. I don't know. I mean, I've had good pizza outside of New York, but it's Connecticut. Connecticut has better pizza than New York, maybe. And that's the thing. It's pretty much the same water. So... So I'm sure there's places in Florida and various, like, California that are like, we import our water from New York. I'm sure that happens. Wait, chat, I can get the level 4 sword, right? Yeah, after Misery Mire. Huh, forgot about that. Fuck. And the arrows, too, yeah. Oh, how you doing? We import our water. It runs through Pete Davidson. And out of Pete Davidson. And that's how we get our bagels tasting so good. To the water. To the water. The other thing I wanted to mention was there was a Philly cheesesteak place here in New York that actually imported their bread from Philadelphia. I didn't think it made that much of a difference, but there is, like, the Philly cheesesteaks do have really good bread. So there's bakeries that make specific, like, heroes, or hoagies, or rolls, whatever you want to call them. And they're amazing. But they actually had a truck drive up the hour and a half or whatever every day from the bakery for fresh bread. The problem is the meat sucked shit. So I don't care how good your bread is. You gotta have all of it. You gotta get, like, so everything was good except the meat. So that place closed down. Didn't really work out that great. Well, yeah, you need good bread on the sandwich. I have a new super bomb for only 100 rupees. Hell yeah. So, you can't run. Okay. Okay, you gotta go like this. Okay. Is this normal? A Link to the Past or modded? It's the Redux version where I can do this and a couple other little quality of life things and translation differences and a couple sprite differences. So it's very similar, just some quality of life, and also the 5th dungeon in the Dark World has the GBA changes. So it's pretty good. It's not too different. I think it's worth it. And it's customizable, so if there's something that you don't like, you can kind of patch it out. So there's the, there's the Dark World Fairy, everybody. Yep, they went there. I like an honest person, I will give you something better in return. Chat is very, very horny for that fairy right now. She's in Breath of the Wild. Is she, though? Is it the same one? It's similar looking, perhaps. These are the silver arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. And I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. But you must defeat Ganon. Son. Come on, not every fairy, you know, is gonna have Tinkerbell, fucking Great Fairy from Ocarina of Time. Come on! Butter Sword? But yeah, you have to do that. You actually have to buy the bomb and bring it there. And if you don't know to do that, I don't know if the game gives you any clues, but that's the only way to get the silver arrows to beat the game. So... So I have a theory that other people have had too. I don't know how true this is. What's Dave doing? Posting the cucumber emote? Chat wants you to show her something, and then it's the Kermit showing his cucumber. That's nice. So, I have a theory that Nintendo made their games so difficult in the in the 80s in order to sell Nintendo power. I don't know if this is a common theory. I've heard it before, but I like it. I don't really believe it 100%. I think that was just the way difficulty went, because in some ways difficulty meant replay value. Because if you have to restart the game 100 times, more gameplay. Either that, or they were like, hey, we're launching this magazine. Keep things as cryptic as possible. Konami will get a cut for Castlevania 2 when you have to stand in the corner and duck and wait for the tornado to take you. Because that's not the stupidest thing ever.
I'm gonna make you an offer, Konami, that you can't refuse. It's me, Bob Nintendo. You want in on this Nintendo power? Are you an assassin?
There's a channel that's covering Apocalypse Now. and the intro has a number of famous scenes, including Marlon Brando, you know, his head coming out of the water, and then him delivering the famous line,
"I little assassin."
and it sounds so goofy when you hear it out of context for like the 10th time. It's like, Marlon, can you get those words out? I don't even think Marlon Brando wanted to be on that set, and they had to like, from what I understand, they had to like film as much as they could before they lost him, because he was like,
"I don't want to do it."
and like most of his scenes they had to make sure he was sitting. Cinema Tyler, yeah, that's one of the channels. I think that might even be the one. I love that channel. He was drunk all the time. I mean, you know, it's fun to make fun of Marlon Brando, but he kind of changed acting, like, forever. And he really was, like, one of the best to ever do it. But, you know, he also just stopped giving a fuck after a certain point. And even when he stopped giving a fuck, he still got some great roles. Until the Island of Dr. Moreau, which they had a Marlon Brando, like, actor double. I think Val Kilmer said he was excited to work with Marlon Brando, and Val Kilmer is, at this point, also a huge asshole. And he goes to get a closer look, and it's just some guy, and it's not Marlon Brando, he's just dressed like him, and they just filmed that instead. So he's the OG Bruce Willis. Maybe. I mean, a number of actors are pretty big divas when it comes to that stuff. Bruce Willis, if he can sit there for 2 days, be in a movie, get his face on the DVD, airbrushed to perfection so that his face looks like a smooth egg, he will do it. Just be sure to get his body double and film the body double from behind. For any scene you don't need Bruce Willis. And you got yourself a movie. Throw it on DVD, get another actor who does action comparable to Bruce Willis, but, you know, young, who just wants to work with him and will take a reduced paycheck. Someone by the name of, like, Tater Scrotum or something. And then you got yourself a movie. Yeah, I love going to watch a Bruce Willis movie and seeing Odo from Deep Space Nine instead. I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was an Odo movie. Yeah, walk into the rolling pin. Yeah, flatten the spaghetti. Yeah, Amazon Prime is removing Star Trek, so Sphinx sadly no longer has a job. Yeah. I mean, it's elsewhere too, but it's just... The problem with Star Trek, like, DVDs, is that there are, like, 700 episodes of Star Trek across all the shows. So it's nice to have it, like, conveniently in one place on a streaming service. And Amazon Prime made it good because then you could have watch parties. It was fun. It's Paramount Plus's fault. That's cool. Well, Paramount Plus is one of those just unnecessary things. And I hope when the streaming bubble collapses, it's one of the first ones to go. When people, like, kind of wake up a little bit, and they're like, hey, why are we paying for this many... Why are we paying for all this shit? For a second there, I didn't remember that I had to do that. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, wait a minute, no, there's this room, I remember this room. This room was a huge fucking pain in the ass when I was a kid. Just ancient anxieties being awakened by certain rooms Someone said, I wish there was a streaming service mega bundle. I think that's called Plex. And just using your friend's, like, Plex. That's one way to do it. No, it's just turning into cable again, but more expensive to get everything you want to see. And then, like, they shift around, like Seinfeld is on Netflix at the moment, but it was on Hulu. Soon it'll be on Zubu. And then after that, it'll be on Greeble Bizzlebox. And then it'll be on, Therm Scissor Punch. And then after that, it'll be on Boba Fett. And then Voodoo, and Glup Shitto. Can't forget about Gremble Plus, and Glup Shitto Minus. And then, when everything... Here's the thing, though. There's one streaming service that all the shows go to retire when they're done. It's called Who Do You Voodoo, bitch. And that one is basically like, that's it. After The Office goes to Netflix, then that's done. After that, once it leaves Netflix, it goes to Who Do You Voodoo, bitch, then it goes off the internet forever. Like people have the money to fucking buy 8 streaming services. Wood costs 4 times as much as it used to. Wood! Sorry. Do you know how hard it is to find non-rotten shitty, like, non-shitty wood in Project Zomboid? I respect wood. The streaming thing is reminding me of the video game crash of '83. Maybe. I mean, I think it could happen. I think there could be a crash. I don't know. I guess it just depends on what people are willing to pay for. And we are willing to pay for some stupid shit. Myself included. I mean, imagine subscribing to a Twitch streamer. So you can get a little frog that shows his cucumber and goes, yeah. You should stop subscribing to Dave Cap, is what I'm saying. Just don't. Don't do it! There's the fucking emote. Now, remember, only subscribe to the streamers that have over 2,000 subs. Only those guys. That's why I say don't subscribe to me. You don't have to. I don't really mind. Or if you really need to because you want the dank emotes, use your Amazon Prime sub if you have that. That's easier. And then use your actual, like, money on, like, a smaller streamer that does quality content. Like the duck channel, where it's just ducks all the time. Or shrimp, even though I don't really like shrimp because they're weird. But, you know, it's a nice channel. And you get a sick shrimp pog emote. It's so sick that I have it always at the ready. Did you pirate that emote? Technically, yes, if I'm showing it on the stream. I just went copy-paste. I mean, it's not a monkey, it's not an ape, but, oh god, NFT emotes, please, no. Oh god, someone's gonna do that, aren't they? We here at Twitch aren't going to fix the underlying problems that plague this platform. Instead, have something new and fresh called NFT emotes. Have you ever wanted to own an emote? And have your own name on it? And then you can sell it after it becomes fungible. Stop giving them ideas. Alright. Well, I think Twitch is gonna Twitch anyway, whatever they... Trust me when I say that... they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Vinny, what are your top 5 favorite woods? I like a little mahogany. A little teak. Little baobab. Elijah. Morning. Norwegian. Did I just go in the one I came out from? Yeah, I think I did. Vinny, you blinded the key door. I don't have a key. I have the big key, but not the small key. It was big key door? Oh, great. Oh, no. No, it's a little key door. Where's the big key door, then? Near the big chest? The room right after the big chest. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, Turtle Rock is not my favorite dungeon. I've said that for the past couple dungeons. There are things I like about Turtle Rock, but this is one of those dungeons that confuses me, even all these years later.
Yeah.
Someone said, Vinny, the big chest was a while back in the fairy cave. Oh, that is the big key door. Oh, God damn it. Remember how awesome the 3D was for this area in Link's Between Worlds? No. Sorry to say. That's why I need to replay that game one day, because I don't remember a lot of it. Still one of those weirdest anomalies of a video game. Like, same map, same general flow of gameplay, same dungeon themes. It's like The Force Awakens, but good. It's such a weird title, because I think it started as a remake, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it's great. It's a fantastic game. It deserves... I think it deserves playing, and I don't know, like, if people sleep on it. Because I don't hear it talked about a lot when it comes to, like, best Zelda game lists. Vinny, The Force Awakens was alright, though. Yeah, it was okay. I've talked about it. Listen, Star Wars opinions, it's not anything I enjoy talking about because it enrages people, but I told you I had some enjoyment. When you go see a movie like that, the first Star Wars that isn't a prequel where it, like, you know, advances the universe, in a theater full of people opening night, that shit's exciting. Oh, that's what this room is. Never mind then. I've seen it once since then, and I liked it less because I wasn't in a theater watching it for the first time, and I knew what was to come after that, but I enjoyed when I first saw it. But yeah, that was just an easy example. It's just like a reboot. Like, Link Between Worlds had the familiar elements, but it was different to the point where you felt like you were playing the game that you loved to a degree, but not the same one. It's like it was like a better randomizer. I guess I kind of wouldn't mind seeing more games done like that. Like, what if Nintendo took Ocarina of Time's Hyrule and expanded it, but kept the same general kind of locations, layout, and vibe, and did new dungeons and a new storyline, and said, this is 100 years after that. I know Wind Waker comes after that, but, you know, it's Zelda storyline. You can do all kinds of crap. Nintendo doesn't think too much about it, so why should we? Wasn't that just Twilight Princess? I mean, yes and no. I guess even more of a direct comparison than that is what I'm saying. Vinny, what are you doing? Oh, just hating this room like I did when I was 8. Please. Okay. I had to pay attention. I remember there was like a piece of lore in this game that I read about or heard about when I was younger. It was that Link will always face his shield towards Death Mountain, which is kind of silly, but if you hold your sword like this, the shield is up. You hold your, you know, left or right, the shield is up, but sideways doesn't count. But that was like lore. That was actual lore that I heard about, where I was like, oh god, that's so cool! He's afraid of Death Mountain! It's not, it's probably not that. Probably just didn't look so good to have the shield facing down like that. You couldn't see Link's face. He's afraid of the sky cabbage. Yeah, I would be too, though. Did you ever hear of Ganon Burger King foot cabbage? Because that's what he's throwing off the mountain. Have you noticed that the sword looks like a corn on the cob? Someone said it looked like Butter Sword. Ganon King Foot Cabbage, number 15. The lore in question is from the Player's Guide. I wonder if that was an editorial section. Or, you know, if they were speaking on behalf of John Miyamoto himself, because that sounds a little dubious. Oh, I need magic for this. Or I'm going to. I think there's a refill. Dave linked it? Really? Wow, okay. Yeah, this is interesting, because... I guess on some level I thought maybe I was imagining this. Link will swing his sword with his left hand except when he's facing to the east. No one is exactly sure why Link employs this right-handed technique when he faces east. Some say it is a boyish superstition that makes Link hold his shield toward Death Mountain when battling a foe to the east or west. Link is sure that the evil power is originating from Death Mountain. That's silly. That's just a sprite flip. Don't even acknowledge it. And yet I remembered that 30 years later, almost. But only to the east or west. I guess it's kind of cool, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Leave it. Let it be what it is. Link is afraid of Death Mountain. That's where the evil power is coming from. Sure. I forget, what happens if you run out of magic here? Is this a soft lock? If you come into this room without magic? You die. Oh, cool. Alright, luckily... that happens. You know, that's not really easy, boss, when you have your butter sword. Not only that, but Nintendo in this game did that whole snaky type boss a couple times, didn't they? They really liked that. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me, as I thought. You are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now, go to Ganon's tower. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country. Without fail. Country? You almost never hear that word in a Zelda game. It's usually the land, the world. Country? Is Hyrule a country? I guess it is. Oh, well, there's different parts of the world, right? I mean, Link went there in various other games. I wonder if I'm gonna get... That's a kingdom. I wonder if I'm gonna get demonetized for saying country. So before I get up there, I want to get one more heart piece. Is there a heart piece in Ganon's tower? I forget. I don't think there is one. Well, one more heart piece would be great. I don't... Oh my god, I don't remember where the heart pieces are. I used to. So I'm missing a heart piece. And do you get a heart for defeating, Ganon? Or... what is it? A question. Okay, so I'm missing 5 heart pieces total then. Okay, well, sadly, we're not gonna have the even life bar. You can have all 20 heart containers once Turtle Rock is done. Okay. That said, though, I wouldn't mind getting one more, so... let's see. Where would a heart piece be? There is a heart piece only gotten through Turtle Rock. Did you know that if you pick the lantern up at home, there are 2 other chests inside Hyrule Castle that will have it? Oh, if you don't pick it up. Oh, that's cool. You missed the heart piece in Mimic Cave, Light World, Turtle Rock area. Did you get the heart piece after the bombable walls in Hookshot Cave? Yeah, I think so. Did I get the heart piece down? Yeah, I think I got that one down there. So wait, Turtle Rock in the Light World? Help me out here. Where's the Mimic Cave? Well, that way is now blocked. It's at the dead end after the Long Eye Room. Wait, I have to go back in the dungeon? Oh no, wait, no. Oh no. Where else might there be a heart piece? Looking around, trying to rack my memory. I mean, there's 5 of them technically, so it shouldn't be this difficult. It's in the Light World entrance to the re-entrance of Turtle Rock where you get the big chests. So one of these, then. Well, alright, let me take a look around here before I jump. Vinny, what's your favorite anime live-action movie? It's a trap! I don't know. The Matrix counts? It's not based on an anime, like... I can't wait for the Akira live-action movie. Where it's worse. Why Hollywood is so good at that. They really are great at just saying, hey, let's take a thing that was really good and turn it into a live-action adaptation. How about, Cowboy Bop Bip? Remember that? Oh yeah, this is the wrong way. Now, granted, I haven't seen the original, and I know that it's beloved. I've been hearing about Cowboy Bebop my whole life. So, fair enough, but I watched some scenes that were online of the remake, and even not knowing the source material, I was shaking my head, SMHing my head. It was really cool. We hear Netflix has made a new live-action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is so cool. Detective Pikachu? Detective Pikachu... I don't know what counts anymore. I don't even know. It was a game first. Yeah, I mean... I think we're taking that question a little loosely. I don't even think that question was meant to be... I think the person knows that I don't know anime and was just having a laugh. Truthfully. So we do a little trolling. I feel like such a bad Italian, because I've never once bought a gabagool and ate it from the paper, the wax paper, while breathing heavily through my nose. I've seen this. I've seen this art. I guess you could say that's Link's Awakening. That could be a meme image. That seriously, there's meme potential. Zelda, please, I'm trying to sleep. So yeah, how about me doing the wrong jump several times? I might have gotten this already. If I didn't, then I'm clearly in the wrong place, because this is not working. You can't just jump down to that entrance. Okay. Oh man, this stuff always confuses me. Death Mountain. You need to mirror from Turtle Rock. So wait, I have to go into the dungeon, go there, and then mirror, and then get the heart piece. And then quit without saving. Cool, alright. Like, deep down, I know this heart piece isn't gonna make a difference. But for the sake of argument, when I go through Ganon's tower, please keep an eye on my health. And see if, at any point, I ended up using the heart piece. Like, the heart. I think I remember now. I have to go through, I have to follow my footsteps, I have to retrace. Got faith of the heart piece, okay. There's a dude that's doing a documentary on every Star Trek. It's like something Cowan, Rowan Cowan or something, a YouTuber, and he just finished the series on Star Trek Enterprise. Someone said don't care. Well, I'll be sure to talk only topics that you care about, chat member. You just have to let me know what you like.
This chat member Bassett.
Anyway, there was a whole thing on pretty much every series.
Oh, this guy wants me to talk about Fortnite and Mocus? This universe meta? This time do we enter T1 and FT2?
So, I don't know. I'm not even that angry. I just thought it'd be funny. But that's a bit I just did last week, so... Anyway, point is, it's good. It's a good documentary series. For whoever was referring to Faith of the Heart. It's very comprehensive. If you're interested in that series at all, you can watch it for a very, very long time. I have a big problem with that song, though. I still don't want to hear that song. Even though I joked about it and was actually singing it a lot when Sphinx was playing it on his watch parties. God, I don't even want to think about that stupid song. I'm good. Because it gets stuck in your head, that's the problem. It's like the fucking chicken dance. Who's Sphinx? I don't know, some guy that has Robert Picardo in his chat room from time to time. No, not for real. Who is Robert Picardo? It's Robert Picard. That's who it is. It's just Robert Picard. What song gets stuck in your head that you don't want to be stuck in your head, chat members? Please enlighten me. I'm kind of curious, because for me, it's Shiny Happy People. I actually do kind of like the song, but I'm sick of it. It just keeps fucking getting lodged in my brain. Someone said Oingo Boingo. Yeah, yep. Wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, sorry. Well, Christmas kind of just does that in general. One of the delis I go to is still playing Christmas music, so... I have to hear about all that stuff. Yeah, Mariah Carey's Christmas song. Green Hill Zone. Who's Mary Carrier? For me, it's also, just wanna play video games. Beverly Hills by Weezer. Oh, that's, What Makes This Song Stink did an episode on that song. I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again. But I'll be able to keep me down. Anyway, welcome to, now that I got that out of my system. I always liked these little fellas in the front. It made it feel more official. Like, Ganon is so vain he had several of the same statue commissioned of himself, holding the Triforce. truly devious castle with many perils. I don't know, it gave me bombs. I figured, let me try it. I should know these things. This has also got a pretty cool design. I like the color scheme and the tiles. I don't like these tiles. Is this supposed to be a skull? Or like Ganon face or a space invader?
No, with this school. No, make room with tile that hurt.
Ganon walks through the room, the tiles launch. Start, like, killing him.
No, you fuck!
I guess it had to happen sooner or later. The stereo kind of bugs me out a little bit in this game because it's so panned hard left or right sometimes, depending on where in the room you are, which on a TV would normally be fine, but in headphones it's like kind of extreme, and I doubt my hearing. I'm like, oh right, I just got over a thing where I had some hearing issues, and I'm kind of freaking out, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down.
I get freaked out.
They only react to your sword. Vinny's feelings and emotions are all songs and references. No. Hearing you say that is like that time in Rocko's Modern Life when he worked at the sex line. But no.
Oh, baby.
Are you saying Vinny is a family guy? No. I don't know, you guys are making me feel a little bit like Linkin Park right about now, so... Imagine finishing this game as like a level designer, and then Nintendo's like, we make another one. They're like, oh, what do you mean we make another one? We make another one. How do we top this one? Make it on Game Boy. What? And then they did it, and it was really good. Even though the story of how Link's Awakening came about is a little different than that. If I'm not mistaken, there was a team that wanted to see if they could do it, and then when they had a working prototype, they were like, can we do it? And Nintendo was like, okay. That's how that company worked, I guess, at the time. They were just like, yeah, sure, do it. I don't know. And then Miyamoto robbed a bank to allocate the funds. But I think Link's Awakening is a pretty amazing follow-up to this game, and in some ways it makes sense that it would be a Game Boy game and they didn't try to one-up this game. It's different, it has some really good puzzle solving, and yet, I wouldn't say it tops Link to the Past, but it gets close. I do know people that like it better.
No, please!
The oldest trick in the book, and I fall for it every fucking time I play this game. Would you rank Link's Awakening above Breath of the Wild in your personal list? I don't remember if I did, but if I had to think about it now, yeah, I would, I think, because it's nostalgia purposes. Breath of the Wild did a lot of things I really loved, but it also came out when I was in my 30s, as opposed to a game that I was glued to, playing in the back of a car, using headlights from cars behind the car I was in the back seat of to see the Game Boy. So... I mean, you kind of get like an emotional attachment to a game that way. And having played the original and the remake recently, I think it's a great game that holds up. I mean, my friend Tyler played the remake, and he had never played it before, and he liked it. He said it was great. So, I feel like, even for people that haven't played it, the remake is a good way to check it out. And, I just don't like it as much as this. Ninja? That's him. Yep, Ninja Blevins. That's him. That's my friend. We were having a game of Fortnite and a Natty Ice, and we were just talking. Which Zelda game, bro? Which Zelda game? Say you had a battle royale of Zelda games, you know? And, that's what we did. That's what we talked about, that. Note, this is a joke. I've never met Ninja. I've never spoken to him. Oh man, do you remember when I did this in one shot before? Oh, that was so cool. He seems weird IRL. Did you see him in New Year's? Well, yeah, I don't know, I mean, how someone presents themselves on a video game stream or in a New Year's event is probably different than who they are in real life. But when you ask for a dude to cover a New Year's Eve event, what? Okay, it's not a musician. Okay, the dude is not a musician. He doesn't really... He's not an actor. He doesn't really do much. So what do you have him do? He's famous for playing a video game that has a flossing dance in it. I'm not sure what anyone expected from him. Not to defend him necessarily, but also to say, like, it was the awkward moment of all awkward moments, but yet, like, why was he hired? What was he there to do if not to fort? He was just, I think, just for recognizability. But in which case, just have him, like, show up and say, like, hello, my name is Ninja Blevins, and here I am New Year's. I hope everyone has a happy New Year. See you on the battlefield, where we dropping, lads. I don't know. God, that would be even worse, maybe. But, you know, I'm just saying, there's ways to handle that weren't have the man floss in the middle of Times Square, where everyone's cold, hungry, drunk, pissing their pants, sick. And then they see this dude with blue hair, and they're like, who is this guy? Is this... Oh, I think my kids watch his Fortnite. You've heard of bosses, but now have you seen bosses on ice? Oh, that's right, I have silver arrows now. Yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. Still need to figure out where the damn big key is. Well, that's not gonna help me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hang on, we can get there again. No feather in this game. Sorry, no jumping. Whee! That's a thing I do enjoy about Link's Awakening. I like the feather. I think that's probably one of the better items in any Zelda game. I say better, but I guess it's... Rock's cape is better. Huh, I've never seen that before. At least I don't think I have. Oh, I gotta do this again? What? Okay, well... Eat cheese and die. I think, yeah, the big key is here. So you defeat a little boss, you get a key, and then you get the red mail. Beautiful. Oh god. Have you played Blossom Tales? I have it on the Switch, I've played a little bit of it. I wanted to like it more. Yeah, this is a weird color palette. With Link's pink hair, it's extra weird. He's got green arm, red tunic, purple hat, pink hair, yellow Link is like every color. What the fuck? That is the thing I love about Breath of the Wild. I like that they weren't afraid to clown hero. I like that they weren't afraid to dress Link in something other than the recognizable green tunic. And some of the outfits, like the cloak and the hood and all that shit, looked even better than the default, like, hero outfit. In my opinion. Go. How can you forget about the Tingle outfit? I try to. That'll do, pig. I still get hit. Damn. Would you ever think of playing Breath of the Wild again before the sequel? Not in full. I've considered it because I do think about... I know it wouldn't give me the same feeling that I got from it the first time I played it. So... I just don't think that's reasonable to expect that, but I would enjoy playing a little bit of it. There was a mod of the game... I know I'm speaking slowly like this. There was a mod of the game that someone was working on. I don't want to say what it was because I'm not sure they announced it publicly, but it was something that I was contacted about that seemed really interesting to check out for a couple, you know, videos or streams, and I never heard back. Vinny run into the blocks. Oh, I forgot about that. Did you know that Breath of the Wild has a randomizer now? Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag, so yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if there's several versions of this randomizer, because I got contacted about one. But yeah, if you're aware of one, then that might be the one. It's out? Yeah, I mean, it really... The problem with the idea of the randomizer for Breath of the Wild is, what do you randomize? Like, the weapons aren't permanent. I guess the shrine locations? But even that, it's like, well, even when you're playing the game... It doesn't seem like anything amazing, but I was gonna maybe just try it for shits and giggles and see if it was any good. That said, there is a Zelda 1 map randomizer that randomizes the overworld in a really interesting way. Like, actually intelligent, to the point where it looks almost like it could have been a second quest. And I think that just came out. I'm sure there have been ones in the past. I might have even played a couple. But the one I'm talking about now has, like, a really good algorithm. And the maps look, I saw a couple examples, and they look, like, really well made and, like, almost handcrafted. Like a nice Wagyu beef burger that costs $35, and you have to wait online for 2 hours to eat, and it's usually sold out before noon. Probably more than $35, actually. I don't know, I haven't had it. Final Fantasy VII NT mod? What's that? New threat? Well, what is it? That doesn't help. Nude Tifa. No! New threat! It's not Nude Tifa. You can't show that. It's an overhaul and balance mod. Moderate challenge mod. Difficulty? So wait, it makes it more difficult? It changes how you can build your characters, adds new monsters and quests and plot lines. Yeah, there's a number of really good roguelike hacks for the older games. Like Mario RPG has one with like a dungeon. There's one for Secret of Mana. I think Mario RPG has one. I might have gotten the game confused, but I've seen some cool looking ones. I think Paper Mario has one. I mean, Super Metroid has a great one with Super Metroid Arcade. Ancient Cave Randomizer? Is that what they're calling that? Is that like... because I've seen the Ancient Cave word several times, or sent moniker several times, and I'm wondering if that's just a type of gameplay at this point. It's a Lufia reference. So, can someone concisely explain what Ancient Cave means? Because I've seen there's a Secret of Mana version of that. Earthbound. It's like a 100-floor dungeon roguelike type thing. Okay. Someone said, it's a cave, and it's really old. I couldn't not read that in some form of Eric Idle voice, but thank you. Whoa! That room, that previous room, gave me a lot of trouble as a kid. Would you be interested in checking out Phantom Hourglass anytime soon on emulator? No. No, I'm good. I'm not really sure how they would turn that into a game without touchscreen. But even so, I guess... there's cool things about the game, but I don't... Someone said, it's the most frustrating control scheme they've ever experienced. Well, that sucks. What can you do? Control scream. I wonder if the bow and arrow works on this. I'm not speaking good words. Two. They mean with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I heard there was a mod for that you could use your, what did I just do? Do I have to jump down? I heard there was a mod for that where you could just use a D-pad. And I couldn't, like, really figure out how that would work.
DMC pad.
I don't want to play Phantom Hourglass with a mouse. Alright, Aghanim. Ho ho ho. Hey Santa. It's great that you could come all the way here, Link. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom. I beat you with a bug net last time I saw you, dude. Okay, it's not as easy this time. Oh dear. Talk shit, get hit. Oh, two hits. I can do this with the bug net. I can do it. I don't recommend the bug net for this fight. I recommend the bug net for this fight. The heart piece. The heart piece. It mattered. It fucking mattered! Don't tell the chat that I had a full bevy of fairies and a red potion. Don't tell anyone. But it mattered. This was always a fucking cool scene. Do you get full hearts for this? No, guess not. So, I want to go in here with full health. You get a potion for tossing an empty bottle in. Okay.
Yeah. You want to try out a green potion? Very nutritious! Let's see, we just need to get a little bit of this in a jar and...
Just looking for extra hearts. Alright. A number of my Animal Crossing villagers today referred to pickles. I don't know why. never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego, Aghanim the Dark Priest, twice. Sorry, it's... Oh, right, no, Sasharala is a different name. Aghanim I'm saying correctly. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay. Well, look at this fucking tough guy. This fight is legitimately hard. And it was doubly hard when I was young and didn't know how to play video game and only played Bappy game. Let's see if it's as hard as I remember it. Definitely, does a little bit of damage, that. The floor falling away is probably the most annoying part of the fight. You're doing well, lad. But can you break through the secret technique of darkness? Lad? Don't want to get too close to the ledge there. Fuck. Hey, not bad. That might have been my best Ganon fight ever. I still took damage, but, you know. Just don't fall off. What, like, here? Welcome, Link. Welcome, Link. I am the essence of the Triforce. Dot. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. Oh, touch it. If perchance a person with a good heart, good save, right, touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his most evil wishes. I'm embellishing a little bit for fun. I'm just adding a couple fun words. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Someone said wish for 3 foosball tables. It's very specific. Ganon was building up his power here so that he could conquer the Light World and make his wish come true completely. Imagine having a bunch of sentient floating triangles exposition dump on you after you spent all this time completing your quests and saving the world. But now, you have totally destroyed Ganon, his dark world will vanish. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. Link only wishes for more pots to break. Now touch it with a wish in your heart. It's a good ending theme. I like this era of video games where your reward for completing the game was just fucking awesome music. Sahasrara. Sahasrara. That's a duck. I'm sorry, that's a duck. I guess the vulture's got a happy ending? And the thief is still breaking into treasure chests? It turns out that he was just a ball the whole time. Uncle didn't die. Sadly, Uncle died on his way back to his home planet after the events of the ending. What was that movie that RLM covered where the dude shoots the other dude with like a rocket gun? He explodes and then the movie ends? And it's like this person went to jail or something. It was, what was that? Blood Debts, thank you. Ocarina Boy returns. Yeah, Venus. You know what that rhymes with? Genius. Close. It's a near rhyme. The bug-catching kid's no longer sick. But then again, if Link's uncle can return from the dead, I'm not really surprised. Yeah. Someone said the music is out of sync. Now this seems about right. Well, sadly, it's been 30 years since this game came out, so everyone in this ending has been long dead. As we all know, time moves very differently in Hyrule than in real life. For every 1 year we experience here, Hyrule experiences 5 years. So, but yeah, that's a good ending. The sweet release of death, as we all know. Zip zoom. Well, it's still a great game. You've been playing A Link to the Past remade from memory and you just didn't notice. Oh god. Yeah, it's still great, and it deserves to be played if you haven't played it. I'm surprised at how much I remembered, but also how much I didn't. Vinny, wake up. It's 1993. You have school tomorrow. Oh no. What if I go back to 1993 in my 8-year-old body, yet I have knowledge of all the next 28 years, including, like, NFTs, and, like, the thing that happened in 2001. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Does anyone believe you? Just, I guess, buy Bitcoin, alright? Yeah, I guess you're right. .com bubble, Bitcoin, cell phones, Google. And then, when you've done all that, you play more Link to the Past 30 years later. Alright, listen, no, this game is still fucking great. Koji Kondo is the MVP. It plays really well still, and it's got a great soundtrack, and the dungeons are still fun to go through, and I was just surprised that I hadn't played this and it wasn't on my Full Sauce channel, because I hadn't played it in years. So, it was worth it. This was a good game to play starting Christmas to New Year's. So it's like that weird week in between holidays where life just doesn't feel real sometimes. So this was a good way to make it feel a little bit more nostalgic. And like Fake Morpheus said, no better way to ease anxiety than a little bit of nostalgia. Vinny, there was a raid? Oh, it was Pat! Hey Pat, thank you for the raid. What are you staring at today? Because I'm staring at a wall right now. I died in the East Palace. God damn it. Was that really my only death? Right in the beginning like that? Oh, man. Man. And I didn't even lose more than half of my health to Ganon. It was a movie. I kind of didn't like how games would just not do anything when you beat them in this era. I guess it kind of lasted a while. Like, maybe there's a way you can just have the player you just say, the game is over now, thank you for playing. Would you like to save? There's ways to do this, because I didn't want to turn the console off. It's like, well, what now? Real life? Alright, I guess I'll get a snack. Just gonna let me down like that. And then games decided to never end, and that's where we're at right now. We have games that you can play, where if you want, you can just keep doing side quests, and more side quests, and more side quests. So... okay. Well, anyway, thank you for watching Zelda. Happy New Year. We're going to take a break, and I want to just check out this weird game that I was gifted, because it's really weird, and I want to see what it is. It could be fun. Stick around for just a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah.